Wilkins in the last round.
Yes. Nice part. Start is worth remembering it. Almost about 3 or 4 tournaments ahead of anyone else on points.
Down because their UK points from 2 years ago when they got to the final came off. So he lost first round, went up to number 2. They went down, but it doesn't tell 2021. His end of season ranking is 25. Now, obviously, that can change as the season goes on.
But he'll have to do some notice. I think he's lengthened up a little bit this season. Oh, that's...
Selby 22.
In terms of so nearly got to that UK final. Lost that thriller to Mark Allen. Selby, that was his first real breakthrough. I looked up who he beat in that tournament, and they're all...
5.
Now he's looking, of course, to get back to winning ways and stop part. So he needs another red. Lisowski.
45.
Yeah, that means Selby beat him in the World Championships, but don't worry about that as and when. For now, he's won this frame comfortably. Jack Lisowski was involved in a terrific game, but a long game against Ali Carter.
Mark Selby 58, and a frame.
Yes, he made a steely clearance there, he really did. What happened? Anyway.
Securing the 3-1 lead.
Well, he played a big shot here, I think, goodness me.
Well, it probably is.
I mean, he's not on one very well, but it's a break.
Jack Lisowski 8.
Trying to. But the red goes in, so it's looking like 3-2, and Brissell closer at 3-2. Trump's form from the early part.
No, that's overstruck by quite... Worth noting, of course, that the 2 remaining Welsh players have just been knocked out also this evening. And don't necessarily see on a slow motion, or at normal speed, I should say, rather than slow-mo.
Jack Lisowski 6.
They'd be disappointed. Yes, difficult shot, wasn't it? I don't think he felt that. Ooh. Well, now. Having taken the first frame.
आया खाने है 1 मिनट ਉੱਥੇ ਬਾਬੂ
Yes, there's something in the. Whether it's the plant or the red below it. Bunch. But you have to be on it, right behind it, I think.
Jack Lisowski 30.
Well, it's good that we got a view of that because it was a terrific shot, in fact, because I don't think he could get there directly. He'd have to get this shot right.
There's 3 reds glued to a side cushion, but there isn't, as you can see.
Securing the 3-1 lead.
Lies the other way as well. Lisowski can't afford to give
It probably
Right behind it very easily.
disappointment as well.
Trying to. To be the shot into the 3 reds.
But the red goes in, so it's looking like 3-2, and Brazil closer at 3-2. Trump's form from the early part.
Well, that is a terrific shot. That is an absolutely brilliant shot. He had
Mark Selby 1.
quá này
his room all right. Oh, he's left. That was what he tried.
1.
नहीं आया ने आया खाने है 1 मिनट ਉੱਥੇ ਬਾਬੂ
I think the plan was to finish. Such a huge target to get the cue ball guarantees of where anything's going to finish. And that's the exchanges.
One.
73. Well, it was a very Selby-esque frame to win, wasn't it? He was behind, but he made the little clearance. Do that to beat the top players, and when he does play well, he plays brilliantly, but he's not going to get through this match in second gear. Mark Selby just in a little bit of control so far, 2-0.
Close but no cigar. That really was quite well.
Securing a 3-1 lead.
Yes, I
Mark
think.
Selby.
Was that?
Well, I don't think Lisowski's going to win a fragment this season already.
Probably it.
Right behind it very easily. I've been capable of doing that to him. Trying to. Oh dear. Oh dear. Lost control
That
briefly.
goes in, so it's looking like 3-2, and Brazil at the close there at 3-2. Trump's form from the early part.
I think a lot of people fancied Lisowski tonight based on how he's been playing of late.
Chhote.
Quá này đây rồi.
$56. 60.
ਨਹੀਂ ਆਇਆ ਨੇ ਆਏ ਖਾਣੀ ਹੈ 1 ਮਿੰਟ ਉੱਥੇ ਬਾਬੂ
71.
He's won 20, but of course he's got
Big player for the Crucible, isn't he? As we've seen 4 times. Anyway, the break ends.
Andra Palace, so I'm sure Barry Hearn will be reading that with interest. The challenge has been laid down.
Not the most damn.
1.
He's kind of got in the first. See, the bottom red goes in the bunch. It's another
Check
close
yourself.
shot.
It's okay, got the cue ball back to the cushion.
It's an enormous shot to be playing. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great pot in any frame, but the fact that he...
Securing a 3-1
7.
lead. Well, it probably is.
right behind it very easily.
Last season, lost to John Higgins 13-12. Would have been some.
Yeah, I mean, they've got with not only a frame, but maybe a one missed ball of beating John Higgins. So
But the red goes in, so it's looking like 3-2, and Brissell at the closer at 3-2.
oh dear, I've done
Trump's
that.
There's nothing safe here. It's 48 in it.
on the early part.
I suppose there's the one red, isn't there?
Queuing up from.
Seventeen.
So, 2.
Position. Take some encouragement from that.
And in it goes. So
15.
he must have feared the worst when gave Jack Lisowski this chance to wrap up his first.
That's a great putt.
Mark Selby.
नहीं आया ने आया खानी है 1 मिनट ਉੱਥੇ ਬਾਬੂ
In one instead. So slightly smaller target this way.
And then it may well be this week. Okay, he's had a few setbacks this season, but we're so.
Securing a 3-1 lead.
$32.
I have to say, I'll say at this point,
Well,
it's different if both
probably
players are playing twice on the same day or once.
13.
Earlier on, Karen Wilson's in the same boat, although he's winning at the moment.
Trying to.
Mark
Jack
Selby,
may have
45.
felt that he. Well, he's not left anything easy there.
But the red goes in, so it's looking like 3-2, and Brissell at the closer at 3-2. Trump's form from the early part.
Well, that does change things. He's brought
Probably one of the best players I've ever seen at protecting a lead in a frame by sort of. That's an excellent shot.
One.
Well, he's opened the door for some.
9.
He has forced his way in with a wonder pot.
Quá là khó.
It is, but picking up the reds in the middle of the table, the high-value colours. Probably going to bounce the cue ball away from there. It's gone
नहीं है यार
directly down.
आए खानी है 1 मिनट ਉੱਥੇ ਬਾਬੂ
Jack
If he played the
Lisowski,
right shot there, he
36.
could have.
Foul. And a miss. Jack Lisowski, 4.
Wow, that is a. And the shot, which makes it a surprise.
$15.
Snooker has basically left the front doors open here.
Well, this match is really alive now because additional shot and then I can't get over the safety shot he played.
Well, Lisowski early in the frame, his body language suggesting Lisowski coming back at him.
Yes, it's worth noting there were 1 or 2 mistakes made from Selby, but it really was one of the reds before that. So the mistake was magnified in a way by what Jack did. Get over it from such a knowledgeable player.
3-1 lead.
Great tactician, Selby. Anyway.
Well, nothing wrong with that one.
1.
Right behind it very easily.
Karen Wilson had 3-2 up on Joey Long.
7.
Trying to.
But the red goes in, so it's looking like 3-2, and Brissell got closer at 3-2.
Straightforward pot from Selby, but
Form
it sort of
from the early part.
sums up. Doesn't mean that'll carry on now for the rest of the night. As he once again looks to get into them. Yeah, it always feels
1. Seven. $13.
You're right. I mean, Lisowski. Selby keeping it simple. They're playing on the low red. Played his last shot, that
19.
foul that he made.
to them. We'll never know, had that red not gone in the
35.
middle, whether Lisowski would have won the frame, made it. No start in this match, as I say, just as he was starting to come to life for a fourth time in the spring of 2021. That will be favourite, I'm sure, in the top half to certainly reach the final. One thing we know with Selby, however, 3, just 19, it was all reach his 86th ranking event quarter-final.
Yes, and he's been knocked out by now. So we've got Judd Trump in there still.
68.
In game tomorrow.
71.
Still believe that he's on the upward curve with his game. He's played some great snooker this season. He's still got nothing that will definitely change. It has to. I think he's improving still.
Yeah, the sad thing
80.
for him in the end, he's lost them, has made the break. Didn't happen in the last frame. It's a siding frame finish. Good clearance in the end from Mark Selby. Last. So Selby